Hey everybody, it's Indigo and I'm back with another PCGS unboxing. And this one is going to be a little bit different because this is just a reholder submission. So all of these coins, every one in here is a variety. 3 of them had already been attributed, but the holders were either super scratched up or there was something going on with them. So 3 of them I did not have to pay for the variety attribution. These are all going to be gold shield, and they're all, like I said, they're all varieties. They're all attributed now. So just start from the back and work my way forward. So really nice, nice tone on this one. Actually, it is. I think this one's circulated. Nope, this one's not circulated actually. But this one is a 63, and you can kind of see some of the toning spots to it. It's not the prettiest tone, but this is the FS 102. This is one of the 3 coins that was already attributed, but it didn't have, or there was something, I think there was a scratch on the holder, like right across the coin. Trying to remember exactly what was going on that one. This one, however, was kind of a test for me. So really pretty coin here. You see this? This coin is actually the first variety, so the first double die I ever found. And if you'll notice, the obverse is really nice. Nothing really distracting on here. This coin had PVC on it. It was unattributed. This is the FS 101 in 1963. So it had a big old green PVC spot on top of the coin right out here above the motto. And I'm not 100% sure if they've updated the TrueView images or not. I know I have the old one because, like I said, this was the first one I ever found. But let me zoom in a little bit here. So if you look in the motto there, you might actually be able to see it. There's really nice splitting in like the R of trust. T is a little extra thick there. But I'm pretty sure they actually dipped this coin, or not dipped, well, they might have just dipped it in acetone. Did not hurt it. I didn't pay for restoration, but I don't think they were willing to reholder it with that PVC on it. So I think they removed it on their own. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm like 98% sure on that one. Next up, we have a trio of Type B quarters. This first one, nice blast white example. And it is a 58, which is a very, very common year in an MS 65. Next up, we have a really pretty toned, especially the reverse. Just look at the luster dripping through that. But you've got that nice leaf touching the A there. The arrows terminating behind the leaf. Sorry, going out of focus because of all the luster here and the space between the E and S. And this one is a 1957. Now the obverse isn't quite as pretty, but it's got some like envelope toning on that one. But 57 is probably, actually I think it is the most common year for a Type B. This one is a 66, and without the tone, it's probably, I think these are the same price as a 65 in most other years. This one, however, is super blast white. Very pretty, all the luster. Strike is not great because look at the hair. There's no detail whatsoever. I mean, it's just as mushy as you can get, but the luster is insane on this one. This one's almost proof-like. It's hard to tell kind of with them in the holders, but This one is the first year, 1956, in a 65. This is by far the hardest one, the hardest type B to get of the run. And this one definitely goes for the most in a 65. So very happy to have that one. That's actually my first 60 or 56 that I have. But next up, got a couple, or actually 3 San Francisco minted quarters. First one's got some kind of muted toning a little bit. Luster's definitely there underneath it, but see, it's kind of got almost like a pale look to it. However, if you'll notice, there are no marks on this coin, except for there's like one little tiny one up here in the hair, and that's pretty much it. This one is the FS502 in a MS67. This one definitely has a very solid place in the collection and will not be getting upgraded anytime soon, unless something just happens to fall my way on that one. Next up, another San Francisco. And this one, also 1947. Not quite as nice, got a few more hits, but it is the FS501 in a 66. Okay, sorry for that. Been interrupted about 3 times now, but we're going to get right back into it. Next up, we have a nice golden brown toned San Francisco mint, and this one is the 1946. Now, admittedly, this tone is not for everyone. I get that. I understand it's not the most attractive, the mottled toning there. No, that's not PVC, that is tone. But this one is a 66 plus FS501 RPM. So those last 3 were the 46, 47, and 47 502. So those are actually all 3 really nice coins. This one's pretty common, so if any of the 3 are going to get upgraded, it's probably going to be this one. But I'm in no hurry on any of those 3. Next up, have yet another S Mint, and this one in particular is a very, very unique one. So this one is a 1941, and you can see that those little marks there, the little haze to it. It's AU58, but it's the large S FS501. And I recently saw a bunch of AU58 Washington varieties sell on Great Collections, and they went for crazy money. I'll try to throw up a screenshot right here, somewhere on the right side, of the last one that sold. I think it was a CAC stickered AU58, but the same variety sold for way over the PCGS book value or price guide value. But this is a pretty cool coin. Got that S Mint mark right there. And then next up we have one Kennedy out of Denver, and it is 1964 FS503 RPM. Nice toning to it. I bought this off of Sean, Blue Ridge Silverhound. I bought this off of his Whatnot. He had identified the variety, so it wasn't a true cherry pick, but he had identified it. It just wasn't attributed, so I bought it, sent it back in because I knew I had this order coming up. And now we have a nice MS64 503. And then last and certainly not least, the whole main reason for this submission is this beautifully toned 1950S DDR FS801 MS67 plus. And yes, I know this looks like a scratch. It's a die scratch. It's actually raised on the coin. This is not a contact mark. There's a bunch of die scratches on here. They're actually raised. Let me kind of zoom in a little bit. So these are die file lines right here. It's not a contact mark. I know, again, it looks like it. It's not. See how that's kind of raised up off the coin right there and down in here. But this one, now that it has the attribution, is a pop 1 in the grade with none finer, and that holds true for all 3 major grading services. I have not checked Annex yet, but PCGS, NGC, and CACG do not have any other 67 plus or 68s for the 50S FS801. So this is truly the nicest and highest graded example of this variety. So really, really happy to have that one. Yes, I paid up for it. I cherry picked it from Great Collections for all of the retail money on a regular 67 plus, but it's a pop 1 with none finer for the variety. So I really don't know what it's worth. I know I'm not planning on selling it, so it doesn't really matter. But that is just a really pretty coin. And now this one, and probably quite a few of these actually, need to go to CAC for stickering. This one will be a re-sticker because it was already stickered as a 67 plus CAC. Now with the variety, it's like $5 to re-sticker it. So you will see that in a future video, and I'll have to go through these and figure out which ones I want to send in, which ones I think are worth sending in, and I'll send in my second CAC stickering submission. So if you made it this far, thank you. Sorry. All of these coins have true views because they're all gold shields. So if you see anything in particular you want to look at, just pause the video and you can pull up that cert, and it should have the true view images with it. So if you enjoyed that, appreciate a thumbs up, and thanks for watching, and have a good one.